Do you have a death wish? Because I don't. Well, I do, but I don't. Let's review Death Wish Coffee Co. YouTube, what is going on? I am Above Average Cody, and welcome into a Saturday energy drink review. Any of you know me know that I am mainly a gamer, a live streamer, an FPS god, if you will. But I do review energy drinks every week, and today we have Death Wish Coffee Co., the world's strongest cold brew coffee in unsweetened version and slightly sweet, both black coffee. And I'm pretty excited to do these, guys. These things really pack a punch, and I'm gonna let you guys know what the deal is with these. I'm gonna let you know how they feel in terms of being the self-proclaimed world's strongest coffee, and then I'll let you know how they taste. Obviously, it is just black coffee, but I'll let you know the differences between the unsweetened and the sweetened versions of the two. Now, guys, as I prepare to take a taste of death, please go down below and hit that subscribe button. We are rolling with subs right now. Come be a part of the Above Average fam. Leave a like on this video, and please leave a comment. Let me know if you have had Death Wish coffee, either their brewable coffee or their canned concentrated coffee, and let me know what you thought of it. Now, what is Death Wish Coffee Co.? A very good branded, very strong coffee company. I have seen them in brewable coffee, I've seen them in K-Cups, and this is new to me, but the concentrated can of just black coffee that packs a mega punch. They are proclaimed to be the world's strongest coffee. Now, a generic cup of coffee has roughly 100 milligrams of caffeine. That's just the baseline of, like, you get a random cup of coffee from a random place. Now, Death Wish, I believe, proclaims to have well over that in their brewable coffee and their K-Cups. However, these little 8 fluid ounce cans of coffee have 300 milligrams of caffeine. So we are talking bang, rain type caffeine levels, which is just crazy to get in an 8 fluid ounce drink, not only from an energy drink, but from coffee alone, guys. And this is not espresso. This is literally cold brew black coffee, USDA organic, which is actually pretty sweet. And it's literally, they're not adding anything crazy to this. It's just organic cold brewed coffee, organic sugar for the sweetened one, of course, and organic caffeine with organic natural flavor. So it's coffee with caffeine added to it, which is really cool. It's not necessarily just espresso. And before we jump into how this feels, I will hit you with every can at the top says warning. World's strongest coffee, again. And I mean, last time I had a can that had a massive warning label like that, I did not have a good time. It was a bad experience. It was not on this channel, luckily, but it says here, smooth taste, slightly sweet, dairy and gluten-free, very important. And I'll wrap it up with saying the unsweetened has 15 calories and the regular has 35 calories. Now, enough of all that, guys. How does this energy drink feel, or this coffee feel, if you will? Coffee is technically an energy drink, guys. Check the energy drink manual, but it feels great, guys. It really does. When I first started drinking one, I felt the boost right away. Not like an energy drink boost, like it wasn't quite that crazy, because coffee is a good, like, maintaining your energy level. This stuff will not give you the jitters like an energy drink will if you somehow drink it too fast, but it will give you a large influx of energy. It makes you feel very good, guys. And just, if you're a big coffee drinker like I am, imagine your morning coffee. Like, if you're like a 3 cup of coffee drinker in the morning, just mash those all together in one small cup of coffee, and that's basically what you have. And obviously, if you're like me and you just enjoy the taste of coffee and you like drinking it, sometimes you're in a hurry. Sometimes you're on a go, guys. And this drink is essentially what you need for that. It seriously gives you the energy of an entire morning's worth of coffee smashed into one little drink. And I'll also flip it and say, if you're just a fan of not drinking a lot of fluids, but getting all the caffeine you need to get you through the day, slam this bad boy back, guys. Obviously, be careful, please. If you're sensitive to caffeine, consult a doctor. Please read all the warnings on the can, all that good stuff. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just say that so y'all don't go out and hurt yourselves with this stuff. Now, how do these two taste? You are in luck, guys. I'm currently working on an unsweetened can of it, and then we will go into the slightly sweet. I'll let you guys know the differences, which I think is better, and all that good stuff. Now, the unsweetened, it's exactly that. There is nothing sweet about it. So, extremely bitter. And I love black coffee, guys. I love it. But take the blackest coffee you've ever had in your life. Very plain, no sugar, no cream. Let it sit out for a while, like a day. put it in the fridge, and that's pretty much the taste of this. But again, guys, it's black coffee. There's only so much you can do to it, but it is cold brew, so it is smooth. It is so smooth. If you've ever had black coffee that you brewed at home and tried to drink it cold, horrible. It's tough. It's rough around the edges. Now, this has an extremely bitter taste, extremely, being just plain very strong black coffee, but smooth, insanely smooth, guys. It's literally like drinking water. I can't get over how smooth this is. It's a little too bitter for me with how strong it is, and obviously the caffeine content. It's a little bit too bitter for me, and again, I am a massive coffee lover, so I'm being as biased in favor of it as possible. Little too bitter for me, very smooth. If you are a fan of the most bitter black coffee you can ever imagine in your entire life, you'll love this. You really will. It's very good, very smooth, very quality brew of coffee they have here. I'm almost jumping into the sweetened without giving this one a grand total. On the flavor scale, 6.5 out of 10, guys. The smoothness gives it a little bit of bonus for me, but 6.5. If I'm grabbing a coffee beverage, I'm not really grabbing it for the mega boost of energy, so that set aside, I'll give an overall review catering to the caffeine content and everything at the end, but flavor alone, 6.5 out of 10 for the unsweetened. Now let's get into the slightly sweet. I do not know if they have more variants than just these two, because this one is slightly sweet. I wouldn't be shocked if they had like a very sweet one, but I imagine it's harder to cram all the caffeine in if you're loading it with like cream and sugar, because that's just less you have to work with in the 8 fluid ounce size. Oh, yep. You know what? No, I take it back. This is going to go up to a 7.5 out of 10, all right? 7.5 out of 10 for the unsweetened. Now, the slightly sweet, guys, it's worse. It's worse than the unsweetened. Flavor-wise, of course, flavor-wise. Now, the reason I say that is because slightly sweet, it has the ever so little, like, spike of, like, sugar in it, it feels like, or tastes like, I mean. And it just feels like it shouldn't be there. If I'm going to drink strong arse coffee, if you will, I want it to be bitter. I want it to taste like my black cup of coffee in the morning. And the slightly sweet just feels like it is adding an aspect to the coffee flavor profile that should not even be there, guys. It just leaves a weird feeling in the back of your mouth, feeling the sweetness, because it is still very bitter. Make no mistake, they did not load this up with sugar. This literally has 5 grams of sugar in it on the 35 calories, as I mentioned earlier. But it's, again, it just kind of, in my opinion, it ruins the coffee taste that the unsweetened had going very good for it. So this one, flavor-wise, I am going to give a 6.5 out of 10 for the slightly sweet. It's not terrible. All you coffee lovers, you diehard coffee lovers, will still enjoy it. I just think the unsweetened is a little bit better in terms of just staying true to the overall coffee taste, which when you are buying something called Death Wish Coffee Co., I expect it to taste very true to the lovely black coffee profile, which I am a fan of. I realize most of you out there, most of you coffee lovers are not, but that's okay, guys. So slightly sweet, 6.5 out of 10. The unsweetened, 7.5 out of 10. Again, Death Wish Coffee Co., USDA organic, 300 milligrams of caffeine. Very true to the very bitter and strong black coffee taste. Overall, I would like to give this drink an 8 out of 10. It's the energy and the caffeine from it is just very, very impressive. However, the taste, I think, is lacking a little bit. They make up for some of it with how smooth the brew of coffee is, but it's impressive in terms of energy, how they can put so much in it without it being espresso. I've done videos in the past about espresso being like the unsung hero of energy drinks because you can get a small amount of the drink with the same amount of energy you would get from one of the larger 16-ounce energy drinks. And I feel like this does that pretty well. Not quite as good as some of the companies do. I will not compare them in this video, but 8 out of 10 overall for the Death Wish Coffee Co. World's strongest cold brew in cans, guys. And that wraps up this video. That was a lot of talking. Normally, these videos aren't that in-depth. But, guys, do not get me going on a coffee beverage. Massive coffee fan. But, guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We do these videos every Saturday along with a ton of other gaming content, Pokemon card openings, fun stuff going on here on the channel, guys. So be sure to hit that button. Leave a like on this video, please, please, please. And leave a comment Talk to me, guys. Talk coffee with me. Again, don't get me going on coffee, but please talk coffee with me. I love doing these coffee beverages. Coffee. I'm sick of saying the word coffee, and I'm sick of talking, guys. So that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are the absolute best. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.